Before we start the video, I just want to show you something really stupid in VMware Player. So if we click Play Virtual Machine, it comes up with this error message, and now it's talking about side channel mitigations. This is because I have core isolation enabled in Windows 11. That's a good thing. Now, all we need to do is change a setting on the VM to mitigate this. Now you can see from here, it tells you what to do. It says check the setting in the advanced panel of the VM settings. But okay, so we click OK. It continues booting anyway because, you know, fuck you. Why the hell would you want to change the setting now? You know, why don't we do it later after struggling with a slow VM for 1000 hours? So we'll stop the VM, and then we'll right click and we'll go to settings. Now there's nothing on this panel here, but if we look in the options, oh, there's also nothing. There's no way to disable the side channel mitigations because, you know, why would we show you an error message that makes sense? That would just be too simple, wouldn't it? No. You can't do that on VMware Player. So I guess you just have to put up with the slowness. Well, no, not entirely. You can open the VM file, the actual VMX file, and paste this line in here, which is fine. But what the fuck? Is it supposed to be a secret or something? I had to Google that. Did they want me to buy VMware Workstation just to record a stupid fucking YouTube video because I really fucking care about YouTube? Not. Anyway, that's the little rant over. Let's get on with the video. Problem number 2 with VMware Player is there's no stretch to fit option, so until we get the VMware tools installed, we're limited to this stupid square. I can probably zoom that in editing, but don't bank on it because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing when I'm editing videos. I really don't. Anyway, on to Linux Mint. So first of all, we have this horrible dark theme, of course, because that's the way these days. We've got to have everything really dark, really depressing. It defaults to the US, which is crazy because I'm in the UK and it should just know that. That's good. We can install the codecs out of the box. That's awesome. It's a bit annoying that it doesn't come with the VMware tools out of the box. Now, Ubuntu does, which is pretty cool, but Linux Mint doesn't, and yet Linux Mint is a lot larger. The actual ISO is like double the size. I guess that we'll find out soon what sort of programs and stuff it comes with. But let's let this install and I'll come back to you after, because if you've seen One OS install, you've seen it 1,000 times. And that gets me onto my other thing actually. Do you remember when YouTube videos used to be 10 minutes long? I feel it made you sort of be more concise about things, because now you can just have videos that run on and on for hours, and it's just crazy because no one's going to sit through that. Let's be realistic. Like my Windows 11 video is like 41 minutes long or something stupid like that. If anyone watched that to the end, then fair play to you, but you know, it's kind of crazy. I personally would not sit there and watch that. And I think that YouTube's kind of lost its way. I'm going on a bit now, but like, for fuck's sake, there's too many people trying to make money, and then you see these community posts and they're like, oh, I'm not going to do that video anymore because my analytics say it's not profitable for me. Well, fuck you. Just have some fun. It's a hobby. You shouldn't be relying on this as like your main source of income. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I just don't get it. Like, seriously, you know, those who have done well, fair play, and great for them. It's really good. But there's too many people. They all think they're going to just make it big, and it's just crazy, just absolutely crazy. Like they get really big-headed, and yeah, the OS is installed now. Let's click restart and see if it boots, which is always a good test on this channel because most of the time they don't work. There'll be some sort of problem or something. Like, is that good? Probably not, but you know, who cares? Oh, awesome. We made it to the login screen, so let's put in the really secure password and log straight in. Okay, that was a strange startup sound. Ah, this is cool. The only problem is, like, the resolution really sucks, so let's see if we can do anything about that. Ah, we might actually be we might actually be able to do this here. Oh, that's good. Let's put some scaling on. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's it. That's good. That's really good, actually. Like some of the distros, they have real problems with doing this sort of thing, but it's no issue at all on Linux Mint. Let's close that. Right, let's have a look at this welcome center again. Okay. Why is it so laggy? Is that because of the side channel mitigations thing not actually taking effect? Is that what this is? Make yourself at home, choose your favourite colour. It's not my favourite colour, but it's garish, so let's go with that. Let's have modern, because why not? We're modern. That's good. I actually like this. Like, people moan on Windows 11 because you can't uncombine the buttons, but I don't know. Like, you just want like a totally clustered taskbar full of crap. Like, seriously, you just hover over the thing and it gives you a Windows list. Is it that much of a big deal? System snapshots. That's pretty cool. That's a good thing to have if you use this as your main machine. The driver manager. Let's do that. It might say something about VMware. No drivers needed. I wondered if it put the VMware tools on already, because those resolutions I was showing you, they weren't available initially. Update manager. Welcome to the update manager. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Do you want to switch to a local mirror? Well, yeah, probably a good idea. This is obviously apt. It's actually a surprise that it let me use a password like that. I thought it might just say that's not strong enough, but whatever. And as you can see, it is literally typical apt. Well, there was an update for the update manager, of course. I've never really liked the speed of apt. I've always found it a bit clunky, to be honest. It's not my favourite package. I don't actually like any of the package managers. I'd prefer to do things the Slackware way, but that's just me. Why is it doing this again? Do you want to switch to the local mirror? Is that because we dare to update apps, so now it's just thrown it all out of like... oh right, okay, so main and base are different. Okay, whatever. You're probably going to find that this mirror's got a different set of packages to the other one now. This is where things are going to get really complex. Probably start breaking things. I'm just sort of waiting for it to break, because that's the sort of thing that happens on this channel, isn't it? So, no, it looks the same. Let's install the updates. Oh, for goodness sake. I don't know, like, it's package management, but I would say, like, let the updates just run as the user, because it's pretty important, and someone who's going to be using Linux Mint is more than likely going to be a novice, so you want that updating, really. And that's cool. I like that. I like the progress indicator in the background. That's good to see, and it's following the accent color I picked, so that's awesome. Right, the updates are installed now. That's cool. I'll just do a refresh, because sometimes it will find other updates. No further updates. Excellent. Let's have a look at the system settings. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. It's nice and neat. Nice and simple, nice and obvious. Let's change the wallpaper to something a bit brighter. I used the term brighter loosely there. Is there anything else? Snow, that is pretty bright, isn't it? Like, you're not going to get any brighter than that. Okay. Effects, pretty much all enabled. Selection of themes. Oh, okay, I can just change the icons and stuff, but, you know, is there an orange cursor? No. That would have been really funny. Okay, I'm just poking around now. So what do we got? So we've got Firefox. Let's have a look at the firewall while we're here. I hope it has a DNS cache, or else it's not as good as Gozalia, like, you know. Well, why's the firewall off? It's probably going to be like over the top, block everything now. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Documentation. Yeah, that's nice. This is like a documentation hub right there. Actually, this is a newer version of Firefox, isn't it? In fact, is it right up to date? Yeah, it is. So at the time of this video, it's up to date. So we can use colorways. And yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, go for that. No. Oh no, I clicked skip. Never mind. We just independent for everything's got to be. Yeah, okay. Look at that. I mean, that's just, release notes. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Nice little welcome centre, but we don't need that. Go away. So yeah, so far so good. The DE is pretty nice. I like the way it looks. It's pretty nice and clean. And what's with that though? I think that's a VMware problem. That this laggy resizing thing. It's weird because everything else is really responsive, but when you resize a window, it's like, nah, not doing it. That's cool. Is this Nemo? No, I never heard of it. Hey, it seems to be pretty good. There's not a lot to say. A file manager. It's a file manager. It has tab support. Cool. So what programs have we got? It's just the usual fare by the looks of it. What's drawing? Is that the GIMP? No, it isn't. But of course, if you don't want to use, if you don't have a program available, you can just draw. Yeah, you've seen it before. Pics. I hate that. I hate this. Like, I hate this when you have a dark theme just show up like this. Like, and it looks like it. Yeah, I'm not going to dwell on that too much, but yeah, that annoys me. So we've got Firefox, HexChat, Thunderbird. Yeah, nothing fancy there. What the fuck is it called today? Office, of course. They managed to stick with the LibreOffice name for quite a while now, so. But that's until someone gets pissed off and then decides to fork the project again. Library. What's the library? It's just a recent document type thing. Celluloid. Okay. Hypnotics. It's just install VLC. Well, this is a real problem. Like this is half dark theme, half light theme, and yet people will drag Windows over the coals for that kind of thing. Oh, let's just have a look at this backup tool. Is it literally? Oh, okay. It just literally backs up to a file. Okay, cool. It's good to have though. It's good to have something available just out of the box like that. Desklets. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's a. I don't know. There's not a lot to say really. I like it. I do like it. It's a very brief look, I know, but once you get past like the initial OS, you're just going to be installing applications, and you pick the OS for the applications, right? So I know I make videos on OSs because I just think it's fun to do, but in real life, like I pick the OS for the applications, and most of the time that will be Windows. It's just simple as that. I can't be bothered messing around with Linux anymore, just on a day-to-day basis, like trying to force things to run that it's not designed to run. Like you've got Proton now, which is really good for the games. That is really good, don't get me wrong, but there's still a bit of tweaking and stuff that you need to do that you just don't have to do with the native OS. It's obvious that will be the case, but I don't see the point of creating a degraded experience just for that. Is that the light theme? Okay. Does that mean that celluloid is going to be light now? Ugh. No, it doesn't. But as I say, if I was using it, I would just install VLC. It's really nice. It looks really nice. I think it's a nice looking OS. I've never used this DE before. Like I'd normally go with KDE. But out of the box, you've got your OS. It's installed. It installed really quickly. It updated really quickly. There's not a lot to do. If you just need a quick OS, bam, there you go. Bunch of applications as well. I mean, it's going to have, if it's still based on Ubuntu, it's going to have access to, whether you like it or not, probably one of the best package collections. So we can install the network construction game, for example. I think it's called KNetWalk, I think, because that's a classic. You need to have that. It's going to install half of KDE, of course, but it's classic. It's a staple game that everyone should play. Oh, and I need to check to see if it put the VMware tools on. It would have been good to have those pre-installation though, just to make it a little bit easier to look at, but it is what it is. I still find that apt is slow. I really do. I don't like it. But the good thing is, I don't think that Mint uses Snap, which is good, because Snap is just fucking weird. Like it's totally against the ethos of everything. Just like System D. Please, we need to start ditching that crap. Right, KNetWalk. Oh, where is it? Yes. Yes, the network construction kit. This is what it's like in real life, by the way. You know, if you work on stuff like this, of course it's like this in real life. That's good. Yeah. What's happened there is, the users pissed us off, so we've isolated their machine. It's as simple as. Who needs internet access anyway? In fact, you're better off without it, so, you know. Right, VMware. Or I should have looked at, open VM tools are installed. Cool. You can't complain there, that's pretty good. So this is smooth. Moving windows around is smooth, but resizing them isn't. I really don't know what's going on there. If I was going to use this, I'd probably investigate it further, but oh, that's good. We can edit the panel. It's pretty customizable then. That's great. Panel settings. Oh, this is good. Like, this is something that Windows really could do with, because on Windows 11 the taskbar is huge for no real reason whatsoever. Like, it's crazy. Like, if you have your, you know, because it scales up when you have like high DPI enabled, it's just, it doesn't matter what you do, the taskbar on Windows 11 is huge. Some system reports require your attention. Oh, okay, install it. Yeah, do it. Waiting for. This is what I mean. The package managers lock one another. Why? Okay. What else is there? Time shift. That's like their answer to time machine, right? Okay. It's cool. Like, it's good to have a tool like that out of the box. If you're going to be using this on your main machine with important files and stuff, it's worth doing. It's worth setting it up. In this case, I'm not bothered. System information, and it's been stable. So, yeah. Anyway, that was a quick look at Linux Mint. There's not a lot to say really, because it's an operating system with a fairly standard set of default applications. Out of the box, beginner distro. If you want a Linux distro, you just install it and then use it. This is probably it, to be honest. This is probably the one these days. Very simple to set up, very easy to use, and it has access to those repos, which, as I said, no matter what you think about apt or Ubuntu, it's got a really good selection of packages, so you're pretty much sorted. You just need a quick OS, kitless. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Change the setting, but then don't give us the setting, really.